What up, people? I know it's been a minute, and like I said before in my last video, that most likely is gonna zone out if we reach up here to the top. As y'all can see, the same chart I had for the past year and a half, maybe 2 years now. But anyways, y'all witness all this go down, right? Now we're at the very top, and as y'all can see, the last 2 months, right? We had to move up and then to move down. Right here in the same zone, as y'all can see this line, it's at the peak of this level and that level. And like I always tell y'all, market maker love doing things by three. So basically, as I've been saying this whole time, that we still gonna get that crash. We gonna get this right here. See this candlestick? How the way it came all the way down with a wick like really fast to recover all of this and go right back up and continue on. That is something that we're going to see at some point in time, because it still needs to happen regardless. And it's going to come down to grab this candlestick right here. Like I said, that's still going to be around, I say 5,500. On a monthly, say around like 6,500. But in general, right here to this line, the blue line. But whenever this happens, it will spike all the way up in order to keep this larger pattern in play. So that same month, it'll still have to be over $10,000. Or it can go all the way back up here if it really wants to. But the thing is, this is the third test, right? So it's either we're going to break out or we're not. And right now, we are at the breaking point. As you can see, the bottom of this candlestick right here, look at the line. It's the top of this candlestick. But once it breaks below this, it's going to recover the candlestick and hit this 20 EMA, right? Because since we on here, this is the beginning of May, right? Today, it's technically May 2nd right now at 12 at, at midnight basically, as I'm making this video. So boom, we're gonna come down here and get a hit to his 20 EMA, but it's also possible that we can get a peak formation. Let me go down to the weekly chart so you can see overall what I'm saying. All right, so boom, like I always say, market maker love doing things by three. So boom, we got this move out from the bottom. This level 1 right here, level 2. This is level 3 right here. The pattern has to reset, but it still can have a peak formation, because regardless of the fact, it can continue to go down now, or we can still get that peak formation and then it goes all the way down, because this will be the end of the pattern. This is another pattern right here, the dub. Like I say, level 1, level 2, level 3. And we're coming down here on the 20 EMA on the weekly, and it's a real crazy shot. So basically, by the end of this week, we have to make it above this 20 EMA on the weekly, and that's around $61,000. We get back at the $61,000 by the end of this week. Yes, we're gonna have a turnaround. We can get that peak formation, but it's still going to come down because it's the end of the pattern, as y'all can see, and I've been showing y'all this for the longest. So boom, let me go a little closer on the daily, right? On the daily, y'all see we're coming down here and looks to appear to be, the 100 EMA. That's around 51. You know what I mean? That's still, a drop. But that's the very least is coming on the daily. But you gotta look at all these EMAs, man. Like I say, still on the weekly. Like on the weekly, if you break through this, we coming all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. The 50 EMA right here is sitting right here around 45,000, which isn't too far away from on a daily, the 52,000 right here. So I don't see why it wouldn't go all the way down and recover. You know what I'm saying? At least hit these EMAs at the very least. But the thing is, right here on the 4-hourly, they could actually turn around right now, because we're basically at the breaking point of if we're continuing to go down now, or we're getting a peak formation. But the 4-hour chart is showing it hitting the 200 EMA on a 4-hour. So it is very possible we could still reverse and get that peak formation right now by the end of this week. But at the end of the day, like I said, we still got to come down and reach those levels. And I showed y'all the overall pattern that's sitting right here. Excuse me, it's on the weekly. The overall pattern on the weekly, the bigger patterns y'all can see that we have started way back here in 2022. I marked off all the levels. Y'all see they hit all the levels. Y'all see it came to the exact high literally, and just stayed in the zone, and it's coming back down. And as you can see with the top of this candle, you know what I'm saying, it's right in between that candle. It has to reverse right now if we was to have that peak formation, or it could literally keep going down like I said. But yeah, y'all see the 4 hourly, right? Like I say, very well get a reversal here now. But hourly, same. You see it the way base, we may be coming right back up to hit these EMAs. And as I showed y'all on the weekly, again, this candle could end up being a wick, just like these wicks right here, right? It has to end up above at least at 61,000, and that's will be the confirmation. You could hop in for that peak formation, and you know what I'm saying, and take your dibs, and then chunk the deuces, because it's going to crash afterwards. I know I've been saying it for a while, and I know they've been stalling out, but as y'all can see the levels clear as day. I made this chart in 2022. Like, look at the levels. It is clear as day. Look at the lines, boom, where they stop at, rest, stop, rest, boom. I mean, it's enough said. Y'all can see my old videos and see that everything has played out just as I said it would. Back to this monthly chart again. We can easily come all the way down here to 42,000. Well, not 42, excuse me. Yes, I will still say $42,000. Still very possible. As y'all can see where that doji's at, right below these candles, and it could just shoot right back up. That's a possibility, but again, like I said, it can just shoot right back down, because I said where the end of the box of this candle is at, and you look to the left, that's where that other doji's at from the first attempt to the high, and the second attempt to the high is on the bottom of that candle. So it's extreme resistance level, and it got to flip it to support in order to reverse the markets this month. And again, if it breaks down, even go to the 20 MA, it's still a possibility it can go back up. But I wouldn't mess with it in this drop at all. I'll wait for confirmation of a reversal before I hop anywhere in these. Like, you know, the last few weeks been kind of wild, but don't fall for this one though. It's gonna be more wilder. But either way, but like I said, wait for the confirmation once that monthly chart and it start reversing and that box turn into a wick and it's up here pushing up, it's about to push out. And as I said in previous videos, I really believe Bitcoin, after the next move, if it was to break out of here, I would coolly say a cool 100, well honestly in my mind, $115,000, $120,000 Bitcoin. But then it's gonna go crashing down. But that's the thing that, you know, I don't really like saying, because it's like I know it still has to recover these candles to get their bread back, but they just pushing it higher and higher and higher, which is gonna cause that drop to be extremely severe. As y'all can see right here again, this is the same move we're gonna have. That wick all the way down to recover all of this, and it's gonna recover all of this. And they'll be satisfied, and they're gonna shoot back up out the zone, so everybody lost their money, which is usually the people like us, because we're just the ones giving the money, because they're using large amounts so they could gain a lot and just pull out. Unlike most people, because most people might, like us, we might just let it sit in there, or some might hop in, hop out, and lose sometimes. You feel me? But you know, it is what it is. But anyways, like I say, look for those zones. If it break through, I'm gonna be prepared. Either way it goes, I gave it to y'all. But anyways, y'all know I keep it. Anything I said is not financial advice at all. Y'all grown, y'all make your own decisions. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.